Good afternoon, my name is Netlanhla Mjali, and I'll be taking you through the video presentation of the role of reverse osmosis in water purification, its disadvantages and advantages, the impact of radioactive waste in the environment, and the health effects of mercury. The role of reverse osmosis in water purification. Water is vital for all known forms of life, and our planet is surrounded by about 70% of water bodies, but this water is not fit for human consumption. About 80% of the world's wastewater is dumped back into the environment, polluting rivers, lakes. Thus, it is very important to treat or purify the water before consumption. One way of purifying water is through reverse osmosis. You're probably wondering, what is reverse osmosis, right? Well, reverse osmosis is a special type of filtration that uses a semi-permeable thin membrane with pores small enough to pass pure water while rejecting larger molecules, such as dissolved salts and other impurities like bacteria. During this process, the contaminants are filtered out, flushed away, leaving clean, delicious drinking water. What is the role of reverse osmosis in water purification? Reverse osmosis helps in improving the quality and safety of water for domestic and industrial use. It also helps to reduce total dissolved salts, heavy metals, organic pollutants, viruses, bacteria, and other dissolved contaminants in water. Is it safe to drink water purified through reverse osmosis? Well, yes. RO water is 100% safe to drink, although the water is not perfect because it is not nutritious enough and too acidic. Drinking reverse osmosis water can eliminate risk of brain damage and anemic conditions, especially in children. Reverse osmosis water is 100% safe to drink, even though it was said earlier that it is too acidic and it is not nutritious enough for consumption. But I'd still say reverse osmosis is one of the most significant methods used to purify water, because without it would still have a high dosages of contaminants in the water. In that case, it would lead to waterborne diseases, and the water quality wouldn't be that significant also. So, reverse osmosis is the most vital method. What are the advantages and disadvantages of reverse osmosis? The advantages are that reverse osmosis removes toxins such as lead, mercury, fluorine, arsenic, and chlorine, which cause illness in the human bodies. It also improves the water quality and it is safe for consumption, simple to use or operate, reduce water and sewage usage costs, does not require hazardous chemicals, and it is energy efficient. Their disadvantages is that it removes essential minerals such as iron, magnesium, calcium, and sodium, resulting in mineral deficiency in the body. It does not kill bacteria and viruses. It takes more time to purify. It's expensive and water tastes altered. The impact of radioactive waste in the environment. Radioactive waste is a material deemed no longer useful that is contaminated by radionuclides. It can vary greatly in its physical and chemical form. It can be a solid, liquid, gas, or even something in between, such as a sludge. How does radioactive waste affect the environment? Nuclear power plants use uranium as fuel. The process of mining uranium releases high amounts of carbon dioxide into the environment. Carbon dioxide is also released into the environment when the new nuclear power plants are built. Also, the transport of radioactive waste causes carbon dioxide emission. Causes of radioactive waste. our nuclear fuel cycle, arms decommissioning, medical purpose, industrial waste, natural nuclear waste sources, and legacy waste. The effects in the environment. Mislanding of radioactive waste affects the environment in different ways depending on the elemental makeup of the waste. Production of nuclear weapons releases substances such as plutonium, uranium, cesium, benzene, mercury, and cyanide, which pollute vast amounts of soil and water. Nuclear plants use a cooling system that produces waste heat, which increases the temperature of urban heat islands or of the areas that are warmer than their immediate environment. Radioactive waste also increases the odds of cancer, birth defects, and other abnormalities depending on the time of exposure and the amount of exposure. It can also cause nausea, hair loss, hemorrhage, central nervous system damage, death, and DNA damage. The health effects of mercury is that it deteriorates the nervous system, it causes hearing, speech, vision, and gait deficiency, corrodes skin and mucous membranes, causes chewing and swallowing to become difficult, cause involuntary muscle movements.